Alright, give me 1 second here, guys. Alright, but shit, my fucking mini fridge is probably gonna mess with my mic. You hear some buzzing noise. It's the air conditioning and the mini fridge going off, guys. My bad. It's just a little too close to the system.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. There's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, Dowdle. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Yo, what's up, man? All right.
I know from the position of the quarterback,
Kate,
sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Come on,
Rodgers now on 2nd down.
Lord.
At the catch point, and it's incomplete. The defenders nearby, one of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds his back complete. And they're able to get to him before he becomes a real threat for that 1st down. Damage limited to 7. It's 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers.
No, Metcalf, bro. You dropped a wide open catch, bro.
That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. The defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. 1st play of the game. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On 2nd down, Dart.
Let's
and
go.
there he goes. The Steelers drop him. Cameron Hayward. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this 3rd down.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
And Scatterby on 3rd. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Putting a receiver in motion. Dart gonna go for it on 4th.
Pick up.
It's
Good
on target
shit.
to Johnson.
Oh, God.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. It's Scatterboo plowing ahead. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Here starts. Throwing middle, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Likely, 9 yards on the score. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Steelers, nothing.
He didn't save my playbook. I'm gonna start my shit with
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Sometimes they hit and breaks up the catch. Incomplete. That defensive effort is going to force 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
4th down now, Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. He's going to be stopped right away, but that 13-yard gain, enough to extend this drive. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, On a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
How about you give the right teams the right playbook, man? Like shit. I don't want to go through that shit every day.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
That was 3rd and 2nd. I got no good passing plays.
Rogers to throw.
Playbook. Oh, Pittman, really touched that.
That first down marker is your partner. Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Rogers. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8.
8-yard loss.
Hey, no matter what the call was offensively, the key to the success defensively right there was that blitz. With their initial push, able to generate so much pressure and get the sack before he could find any outlet.
And they got home. Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's a counter give to Scatterboo. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd down throw here from Dart. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Keanu Benton. And that means it is now 3rd and 16 to go. To throw. Here's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboo. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
5 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
You got shit. I'm doing so good with one playbook. And nope, reset.
Restart now. The defense coming out firing here to start this second half. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, Coach, I'll take this
next
play so you
down
can
kind of
change
sets
it.
the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
It's Tracy on second down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from this. They just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Now they send their back in motion right. Third and long for him here. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Come on, Winston. Come on, bro.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
I definitely was wide open. He had another touchdown on me all day.
We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Kind of worked out in my favor, though.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on, Rico, bro. I know you can run this shit.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as
I feel like
gain,
they
so Brock, that means
downgraded my
third
boy
down
because when
coming
I
up.
first started with this dude,
I don't
was
mind that
busting
call on
runs
the
out
early
the
downs.
ass.
Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Complete beyond the marker. Taken down finally to curtail damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that is good for Pittsburgh, first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Has him on the quick hitter. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
And he's going to reach the goal line. Touchdown, Steelers. Rico Dowdle from 8 yards out. Chris Boswell for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they trail by 3.
Steelers 7.
Defense. The boys.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Good start on the play fake. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hit center after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Dart now on second down.
Come on.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Ross. No chance. It's third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throw here, third down. He finds Johnson. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Darts looking to throw. He finds Johnson over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's just kind of the type of play. Why you name a position like this tight end? Because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Scatterboo now from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now, running was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
They'll go. Here's Darts. A throw left side finds Johnson. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
Scatterboo here on first and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Giants only up by a few. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Here goes Dart to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown.
Wide
Jackson Dart
open
brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
There's no way to do anything. They all decided to go one play.
They'll set up here for the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is.
Adjustments.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And they're going to get to him. Bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
13 yards on the
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Rodgers will look to throw. Completed to his running back.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them the first down.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10.
Come on, get out the way, dude. God damn, you fat ass linebacker.
Giving him 6 yards. Good run on first. It's
Fucking
second
corner,
down.
bro. Move, bro.
Okay, so they
Glad
sent
I
the
got that
blitz,
fucking
but it
speed.
almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
Yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be
Oh, come on.
like it was there.
I knew the pass rush was coming, but bro, Rodgers got to throw that ball faster. We still had a wide open
Break that
touchdown.
up. Third down now after that incompletion. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle.
Good block.
This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, what a dog. Damn.
And he's going to be touched.
I wasn't expecting it to just drop like that.
The effort makes it first and goal. The Steelers.
I thought you did pick it. That's why I thought. I was like, oh shit. And then it just got in there. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone.
All right, open, come on.
And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
I'm not doing that.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense.
He's going to run in for 2. They gambled the entire game on that ball. And now they're in line for the win. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Giants come up with that kick.
Bam, come on.
For the victory in this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They're going to pass it here. Pulled in by his back. Scattaboo. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Brings up second and 2 at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Seven seconds left. This might be our final play here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. No place to go here. And they plant him back to the 37. So it's a win for
That's
the
all right.
visiting
That
Giants.
16-15 looked like a better loss than
Everyone was
16-0.
hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I
Not
included.
sure what y'all
A close
say
one
in
that
the
went
chat.
all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is
At
one
least
of the
it wasn't
bigger
a zero.
adjustments a college player
At
has
least
to make
it
to
wasn't
the
a
NFL.
zero.
In college, you
That's
get a
all I have
lot
to
of
say.
blowouts. The NFL, every game you get caliber.
Let's rematch this one person. Gotta rematch this kid from earlier. Let's do it. 4-minute All-Pro. We're keeping that on. Keeping that all the same. Doing that. I guess now we gotta keep it regular. That. Let's just game. Is it not gonna work? Yep. Play. Alright. So if he joins, if he ain't joining, I'm going back to playing other people. Oh, alright, let's get it. Yep, you using the same team again? Alrighty, give me 1 second. Let me switch my playbook. We got 2 at the moment. They keep joining and leaving. They come and go. Yeah, what he said, like it. Shit, where's my playbook? Damn, I gotta switch my playbook. I lost that last game because it gave me Arizona's freaking playbook again. I couldn't do shit on offense. It's all good. I went from, I was down bad, but I came back and down by 1 point, so I ain't that mad about the loss. Alright, defense. I want Houston's defense again. Alright, bet. Let's get it. Alright, I gotta sit like a regular game again. Game number 2. Let's do it.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Acrisure.
Let's get it legit.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Chased out to his right. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. That is good for Pittsburgh first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Come on, offensive line. I need you to hit a big ass hole here. Thank you, Rico. Let's go, my. Oh shit! Ow!
There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Good defense out of that first shot, boy.
Energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery.
See what happens when I actually get Steelers their playbook?
A lot of answers have to be found.
If I would have did that last game, I don't know why at least stats I had it saved.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Damian Pierce now to return it.
Take that back. You can't do it. Ooh,
And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, defense. Watch that Barkley, boy. Watch Barkley.
Flushed out of the pocket.
Watch Hurt. He's
He's
trying
just
to
going
run
to
by
knock this
himself.
one
He's
into
trying to
about
do a little
row
more.
C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You got the best
Another
team.
try from the 25.
You got the best
It's second and 10.
Team over there, boy. You're barely utilizing.
Hurts. Lemon's got it, left side.
That boy got some
Hurts gets forward to around the 29. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a
I got
safe,
high
short
hopes for
gain
this
on the throw,
Bernard
that's a
boy.
go-to route to
Don't
target.
even know he's
Last
gonna
catch
be a
picked
beast.
up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
You know I like that call, Kate. I kind of like these runs on 3rd downs and what may be predictable passing situations, but a game like that now opens that playbook for a 4th down decision.
He's got it to his running back. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
Oh, Peyton.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is a textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now here he goes.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Hurts looking to throw. That's caught left side by Sellers. And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get. He got just enough daylight to get it there. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Play action. Hurts has it. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Throwing here, Hurts.
Come on, boy. Oh, shit. Hayward, you got dropped, boy.
Sowers has it.
What a move. That's all right, though.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big play for the Birds. 34 yards.
That's not bad.
1st and 10 here for Hurts. And that last completion is 4th of this opening series. He's only missed one so far. Back to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Throwing on 2nd. Hurts. On the move, headed right.
Yo! Let's go, Porter.
No, it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
That's a Palomalo. He got that from Uncle Palomalo.
Brock.
Uncle Ike Taylor, too, man. He learned from the pros.
And that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
Working on 2nd down. Rogers. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception.
I knew it was an iffy. It was a 50-50 outside of the safety. I knew the safety was back there. McCaff he didn't even put his hands on it.
It's 1st and 10.
And I like to see that. Good defense.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
Get out of here, Barkley. You ain't going nowhere, boy. Stay behind the line.
The aggressiveness from this defense. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down. They connect on the deep shot. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 30 yards. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the pistol, Hurts. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second
That's
and
that
short.
Madden Juju right there.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Now we give left side to Bigsby. He's talking about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down from the 42. Now Hurts. To the right.
No, I should have jarred that ball free. Good pickup.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Pick up
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down, Hurts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes.
Oh, come on.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't
Yeah,
make it
nobody
happen.
touched that ball.
Now third down.
Jesus,
They
man, you
connected
can have
on 3
that
straight
ball.
before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Forced out to his
Now,
right.
walk, get there, you old man,
Go
get there.
himself.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback, or he could scramble for the first.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. On fourth down, Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate,
There was no one there.
Defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't
Dude,
matter
you
if it's a
gotta
drop
beat
pass,
that ball.
deflection,
Oh,
breakup,
Pittman,
even
bro.
an interception. Challenged by the offense.
Pittman!
One more stop to get off the field,
Pittman!
and that's exactly what they did.
Pittman! Pittman! Oh my God, Pittman!
This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Pittman! I knew he was gonna break.
The Steelers calling their first time out.
Got too excited for
They'll have 2
just a
left to
fly
work
route
with
for no
before
reason.
halftime. All set now. First and 10.
Nah, I thought he was gonna go all the way. That's why.
Here's Rodgers.
Oh, come on. I just
Touchdown,
ruined
it's
it.
intercepted.
I wasn't looking. I threw it to the wrong guy.
And the Eagles will take over as it's
I was
getting
waiting for the
run out to
running
20-yard
back to come
line.
up through the middle, and I threw it too soon.
They've got
Jesus, I
first and
just
10,
ruined the
Brock, but
drive,
time for
guys.
maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Almost missed
That's
that tackle.
exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
On second down. Here. Oh, they tried the
Ooh, that's a fumble.
live ball. And the Steelers get to it.
Oh!
And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown.
I don't know. Can you challenge it? That was nasty.
Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming. And boy, did it pay dividends.
I think it was a fumble because it was barely a forward pass.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Shipley now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30.
Oh, dude, look at that dude coming, bro. A lane robber, bro. Who was 22, bro? He was running the field, bro. They turned on the
Yeah, you'll hear us say things like
catching
our
him.
best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers.
Instead
Or the
of Lane
returner
Roberts,
who could give you a short field coming out just like that. Well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Here's Hurts. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert in from 3 yards.
Jake Elliott on quarter-point after.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
My goodness. Alrighty. Oh, we beat him twice. Trying to use, I don't know, I want to keep using my same team though. Let's get it though. See, this is the crap I'm talking about, bro. I'm not going to keep switching my playbook back. Alright. Give me like 2 minutes here. Oh, crap. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh. Okay, we don't want that. Alright. Click that. Alright, anybody got a team they want me to run? I'll run it, but give me like 1 minute here and then we'll get started. Name a team down in the comments you want to see play. Alrighty, guys. Let's get back into it. Let's see here. Play one more game with the Steelers, and then we'll switch it up.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Throwing deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Complete to DK Metcalf. Touchdown.
One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And they answer in kind. We're tied, 7-all. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. The inside give to Dowdle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Look for a second like he had in Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens?
Along the right sideline, there's space.
Oh, he's gaining. He's gaining. Oh, my God.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle scoring from 56 away. Boswell to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut.
You didn't even cut the ball,
Score
Mike. Hit off
14-7 now here in the 1st.
I can play it back for you right now, bro.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive.
Are you quitting already? Bro, you're the one that paused it, bro. Why you gotta be so toxic, dude? Chill out.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders gonna throw to start it off. That one is complete to Fannin. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And it gives the Browns a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Sanders. And this is going to be lost on a hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Back to 50, back to 50.
Sanders back to throw. Fits it through the middle. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to be a Browns first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. And that yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Throw caught at the 6. He's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. The defender saw
You
to
ain't
that.
glitching, bro. You ain't even putting your hands on the ball. You blind as a bat, my guy. Your player ain't even nowhere near that ball until after my DK's hands come in that shit. They're going to intercept that one. That's the way too. I had to throw that one to you to show you what an interception looks like. Jeez. That's an interception. That's what it looks like when you catch the ball, see? But when you kept saying it, bro, how the fuck are you cheat? How do you cheat in Madden, bro? Tell me that. How do you cheat in Madden, bro? You dumb as hell. I don't want to hear you, bro. You said, how do you cheat in Madden, my guy, bro? You ain't catch nothing, bro. How do you cheat in Madden, my dog, bro? You got the ball, bro. You intercepted it and then say, I'm cheating, my dog. Get out of here. You high as shit, bro. You must be high
And
as
with that
shit.
sack
You
in
dumb.
mind, Brock, we
You
all
dumb.
saw what was coming.
It
So
is
managed to
great,
clean up
my
the
guy.
play, even if
You
it did come
funny.
on the ground.
And you know
Don't
why
forget
they
to
call that
say
a cat
nigga like
pressure
you
move
do
from the
say. Don't
secondary,
forget to
Kate?
say that. Don't forget your
Because it's a C
vocabulary,
for
man.
corner
Don't
and
go
AT
back
for
on it.
attack, exactly what he just did.
That winds up
Don't go back
incomplete
on
and
it.
brings
Say
it
it.
into our
Bitch ass
opening
nigga,
quarter.
say it. Come on, that's what you've
That'll
been
be the
saying
end
every
of one in
time.
this AFC North battle. We're all knotted up at 14.
Oh, you
We'll
still
return
talking to me? My
Huntington Bank
bad, bro.
Field
You've been
after
saying the
this.
same thing for the last 5 minutes.
Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Come on. Hit.
Here he goes, third and long. Into traffic, complete. He's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. That first down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting fourth down
You're gonna pick it
decision.
up right here if you run the ball.
Feet
Because they
nice,
can't stop
Kate.
the run.
Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball.
And there it is. Touchdown. Dylan Simpson. First
Man, you
return score,
cheating
and now
right
he's got
now,
receiving
man.
1-2.
I'm glitching. That's what my question
So
was,
this
bro.
offense
You thought
starting
I was
to find
cheating.
its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
And here is Schmidt to send this away.
Thank you, PA.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
New York and a bunch of other states that I don't feel like, man.
They pitch it to him. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. And this one is launched downfield.
Is it?
This is caught
Is it?
inside
Is
the
it? That's
15.
Metcalf, boy. That's
Defense
Metcalf.
comes up big.
That's
52
Metcalf.
yards.
52 yards.
So a massive gain, and all of a
I
sudden
seen
we've
you
got
break
first
for
and
you.
10
Broke too
inside
early.
the red
Just
zone.
gonna have this run.
Now
Because,
we're
oh, it's
first
Warren.
down,
Never
Jalen
mind.
Warren.
My boy Warren's in the
A lot of
game.
effort there, partner,
Come on,
but no
Warren.
results. You fought
They
for
finally
that
took you
one
in and you
stop.
did that.
Only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning.
11-yard
Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now here's Rodgers.
Come on, Bernard. Let's go. Dot.
Touchdown Steelers. Jeremy Bernard from 11 yards out. Boswell to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And we are tied at 21.
21 apiece. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Go. Moving 19. Drop 50. Drop 60.
Here's Sanders now. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27.
That boy Watt.
Cameron
Hayward.
Hayward.
Hayward with the sack.
The
Watt with
drive
the
begins with a
pressure.
rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
27-yard line.
When they were in
Nah,
our
that
defensive
shit-
meetings
that
this week,
shit
that's
played the
exactly how you
playbook,
draw it up. Play
changes every
sound zone
goddamn
defense.
time.
Give that
I hate
quarterback
that
nowhere to
shit,
go.
man.
Let that pass
No,
rush get home.
it gave you Arizona's
Judy now in
playbook,
motion
no doubt.
left.
70.
It gave you
Throwing on
Arizona's
2nd.
playbook. I bet.
Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn
Basically,
Judkins.
no playbook.
Out of bounds he goes after a gain of 8. It is 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Yeah, then we have the defense, man. Yeah, blitzing team.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in.
Good second.
And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
A gain of 6
You can
yards.
earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. It's Sanders.
Let's
Finds
go.
his man over
The
the middle.
defense is doing
And he
turn around,
stops.
fast and
The call
drug.
to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position. From the gun, or on for Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. I mean, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
Yeah.
and that is in the dictionary right there.
And there it is. On 2nd down, Rogers. And he's going to like this, bro.
Hey, 76, bro. Hey, Anderson, bro. Why do you let go of your block?
This is a 3rd and 18.
Good defense, bro. That's good defense.
Rogers set to pass.
No throw. That's
And
a
they
good
don't
shit.
connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's good, bro.
Third down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
4th down now, Rogers. Absolutely fires this one right
Oh,
side.
Bernard!
Brought in inside
Bernard!
20.
Bernard! Oh, my God!
Somehow they
Yo!
reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Yo!
And that
Oh
block, I know
my
you're
God,
keeping
you
track.
chat,
Just in
you
case
seen
our
that
audience
chat,
isn't his
you
fourth
seen that
first half
hella
passing
catch.
touchdown.
Let's go,
At the pace he's
Bernard.
on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Boswell to add the PAT.
I missed the field goal, damn it, I got so excited.
Surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no
Where's
signs
my
of slowing down as we
channel?
begin our second half.
My gamer tag,
And
yo
he's
boy,
brought down
Goose
just
Gamer.
beyond that 25-yard line.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
So it's called Yo Boy Goose Gaming. It's the same as my username at the top
Starting
of the
out
corner.
trips right here. 1st and 10.
I got you, man.
To the air, Sanders. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way.
Oh shit, wrong button. Damn it. Oh, we good. My bad. I accidentally hit the pause button.
The locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Nah, I was sending you a friend request. That's why I paused again.
Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
18
Sanders setting the pass. He beams one deep right side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. First down from the 42. Play fake. Here's Rodgers.
There's Rodgers on the left. I hate that play. That play like never developed well.
Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Takes forever to
Defense
get
will be
out of
coming
there.
again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. To throw is Rodgers. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield.
Oh, come on, hit me.
I
can drop that shit in there.
Business end as it falls to the
The
ground.
defense,
Third
bro.
down coming up. Here's Rodgers.
Fumble! Fumble! Run it back. It's gonna be a fucking fumble six.
At the 20. He's at the 10.
That's that play.
And this
Damn, I
return
can't
will
believe
reach
that just
the end
happened.
zone for a Cleveland touchdown.
Nah, I can't. Rodgers, he took forever to let me throw the ball,
Like a
bro.
freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble.
Good
Oh, he got moving on his way to the
Yeah, I
end
was
zone
in
front.
challenge to
Nice
get it on
hustle
there.
from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how
Yeah, they
it
seen
just
that, bro. They
ignites
seen it.
everybody.
They seen it all. Great defense, bro.
Andre Schmidt to kick off for
Nice
Cleveland.
little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. He's under pressure. He's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. That's Collins who got him again. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Rodgers will look to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
To throw, Rodgers. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Good
Get
catch.
it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Catch that.
Hold it, Jake.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw now is Sanders. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Sanders. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
Going for the first, Junkins. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Here we go, here we go. Jackie Lion, 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Sanders going to throw on 4.
Let's go defense.
Complete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going right side, Dowdle with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second down, it's Rogers. He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Jared Verse. And that's going to make it third down, and we come back for this fourth quarter. And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Welcome back, football fans. Third down now as we begin our final quarter. Rogers to throw. And it's incomplete, Brock. Good coverage to jar that one free. We got fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Hey, Kate, I'm not going to claim to be the kicking whisperer or know every detail, but I do know this. Much like on a golf course, when you come up short on a shot, it's because you hit it fat. You just didn't hit it solid. To come up short right there, that kicker hit a little ground before he ever hit the ball.
And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock at second down.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Cougar 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Judkins running between the tackles. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
It's a loss of
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught by his running back, Judkins. He's going to be forced out there. Play gains about 7. And it's going to be first down, Cleveland.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
So first down from the 41. Sanders back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down at the 36.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Sanders throwing on second. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns clinging to a 1-point lead. Five DBs out there for the Steelers, third down. Now Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. Down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Judkins out the middle. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle.
I'm not going to lie. surprised. They were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
He'll look to throw it.
Oh, I gave it to you. I gave it to you, and you dropped it. I did that on purpose. I even threw it way too early for you to catch it, and he said drop. Damn. Trying to end the game so I could go get some food and shit.
That's him on the quick hitter. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Only 1 yard on that last completion. 9 still to go on 3rd down. Here he is to throw.
Oh, come on, Metcalf. Come on, Metcalf. Metcalf! Metcalf! Metcalf!
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in.
Oh, what a pick.
He made the interception.
I threw it way behind him.
Oh,
that's okay. You can score that. Go for it. 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 Ah, Metcalf got you. I knew he was going to catch up. That boy's fast as shit. Yo, I recreated the Buda Baker fucking chase down right there. Holy shit.
Now Boswell on to send
Oh,
this
that's a
away.
horrible kick.
He fields it from the 8.
Return this shit 'cause that was a horrible kick. God, come on, defense. Thank God.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. It's Sampson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And it gives the Browns a 1st down. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Sanders changing things at the line. Back to throw. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game.
That's a comeback, chat. Let's go.
And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed.
Should we continue with the Steelers or should we use another team? Oh shit, no, we gotta make sure I got my playbook. Alright, give me 1 second, boys and girls. We gotta set this shit right back.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What with the fucking people in the crowd?
Mike Tirico, Greg Oaks are ready to get this one
like
going.
Colorful,
Jake
bro.
Bates
What kind of
set
fucking
to get it
cool
started.
game is this?
Off we go from the Steel City. Whoa!
Come on, Rico.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On play action, Rodgers. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll be marked at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Football carrier. Kirby Joseph on the stop. It's a gain of
Ball
5.
on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
At the Lions' 40-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On third and 1, here's Rodgers. That one's too far in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection,
Oh shit, Warren.
I think there's an
Warren,
easier
I
throw
that
to
shit
make.
threw me off.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
First down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he will score! Rico Dowdle.
Take it.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Background.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To Slav, a man in motion.
Yes!
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be out of
You've seen that
bounds.
chat. Let's go, boys.
Offense set up in great field position inside
Off
the
the
red
tip.
zone.
Patty Queen,
The
bro.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff.
Oh, come on. Who was that? Pick up your block, bro. Pick up your block. Good
Good
defense right there, bro.
Rodriguez on the stop.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the shotgun, it's
Oh, come
Aaron.
on.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, Rico, let's go, boy.
Have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Yards on the play.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Good. That felt good. I heard
Brings
a
up
few
2nd
something.
and goal at the 8-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers.
Bernard, let's go.
He's caught in the end zone. He's got it. Jeremy Bernard.
Go, Bernard.
Pittsburgh.
Steelers offense is clicking.
Boswell now for the extra
When you
point.
give him the right playbook. Ooh, I might miss that field goal.
He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
Steelers 14, Lions nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more
Give him a kick
as
off.
the kick's away.
You might return that. That's a horrible kick. That's a bad kick. I
on the
didn't do
return.
that. Oh, good shit.
And
Good
this
kick
will
return.
work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the
Kick
30-yard
return.
line.
Good kick return. Fuck what you call it. Coverage. Jeez. Kickoffs are hit and miss.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on
So this
the
team
pickup.
finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Goff.
Oh, come on.
2nd down.
Good
for the
defense there. We'll
incomplete.
take it.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, There
Turn
was
around.
an
Oh,
easier
thank
throw
God.
out there that wouldn't make
The
him
pass
have to throw
interference.
such a
Jeez.
tight window
Defensive
ball
interference.
and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
But they didn't call pass interference on that shit.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That one on
Back up, I
target
think
to
it's there.
Williams. He's got it. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and,
Well,
frankly, the
Queen, what are you
entire
doing, bro?
fan base
Eccles, you
kind
too
of
slow
holding
to
their breath.
even
That
catch up
decision
to
on your
your
own
man,
side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Good hit, Peyton. Let's go, boy.
Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up
That's
3rd
that
down.
shit. Got there faster.
He's usually
TJ
such a
stopped, bro. I
reliable
don't know why
target
it
in the
stops my
passing game.
guys
Like, we just
halfway
don't
before I
see
even
him
get to
struggle
the
to come
fucking
down
quarterback.
with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after
There we go.
Ah, the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Heisman. That's how you get to the quarterback.
A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Williams in motion. On 4th down, Goff.
Good defense.
Not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over.
Oh, come on, bro. Why you guys quit, bro? We in the 2nd quarter, man. Jeez, even if you're losing, still play the game out. You get XP for that. Let's see. We're 13 and 14. Damn, we are evened out. All right. Should I use a different team or continue with my Pittsburgh Steelers here? I've been on a hot streak lately. I don't know. You know what? Let's switch it. Oh, shit. Make sure we get the right fucking playbooks, because, you know. Exactly. Nobody wants to play with Arizona playbooks. Let's use the Seahawks here. All right. Switched it up. We with the Seahawks now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap.
Hey, look, Sam,
It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Why would it take so long to get back to the line of scrimmage after picking
Second and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yeah, messed up Mount Hospital switching teams right there. Let's go get this division going.
Now, Darnold. That's caught.
Good
It's
fucking
A.J.
snag,
Barr, the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Center leads them to the line for first and 10. Give to Charbonnet. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
To throw is Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another first and 10. Now Charbonnet.
Come on,
and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Throwing on third down is Darnold.
Yo, Cup, bro. I threw that right in there, bro.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
How do you drop
Every
a
so
wide
often,
open
Mike, you
catch?
can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game
Do
gets a
that
little
shit
bit
right in
too
the triple
predictable.
coverage.
And as
Perfect.
the defense
Right in his
continues to
hand
flood
and
the
drop
back end of these zones with extra
You
defenders,
couldn't get any better
they're
than that
continuing
shit.
to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's go defense.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Murray. The pressure gonna ease in on him. He will go down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Now Murray on third and long. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
This game, they'll let you pick it up, too. Come on. Lawrence comes across this line.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray.
Oh, I was gonna massive catch off the helmet.
Couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day.
Yeah, come on, bro. You need this running back out there, bro. This guy is not running nowhere. Whole game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
You don't want to run the ball the right way.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it second down and 11. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Timeout right after we just took 30 fucking seconds into the line of scrimmage, bro. You're wasting your timeout for no reason, bro.
Throwing, Darnold. That's going to be intercepted.
Why did it make
And the Vikings
are
are
going
going
to
to take over at their own
throw
28-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
I feel that shit way too late.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones.
Yeah, that's okay.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
On the ground now with Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
I love how I keep
For
trying
that
to
play
get
to
up
work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Now Murray on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have more from Minneapolis
Jesus Christ.
after this. A good spot here, second and a yard. They run straight ahead with Jones.
Like, come on, guys. We knew he was going to line up and get there. Nobody aggressive right there.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Murray to throw.
Good
That
fucking
is
hit.
incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
Good defense, man.
On 3rd down, Murray. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. To throw again is Murray. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
AI's supposed to play half the defense when you're not on the guy, right? That boy waited till he caught the ball and in the end zone before he even started moving. Good touchdown, bro.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker.
Oh, no!
The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead.
Vikings 7, Seahawks 3. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage after that. He might have even lost a yard there. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll go play action with Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, calling play action in that situation, that's certainly one choice. I don't know if it's the conventional choice. That is a passing situation all day. Nobody's biting on play fakes, even a little.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Reichard's kick
Let's go.
is good.
Shit. Get the ball back
So
in
we're
halftime
at
for you.
halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National
Damn,
Football
I knew I
League
should have kept the
on
camera
EA
hot.
Sports.
Messed up my whole running game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Price now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Jefferson. A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We playing good, bro. We went from playing great to playing booty cheeks again. That's how it worked, though. Every other game, dude.
Murray darts it out to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. Now Murray. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Murray now on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. A fake to Jones. Now Murray to throw.
Oh, come on, Coach.
It falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's fourth down.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
Fourth down. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled.
Come on, why we pause, bro? You're in the lead.
On fourth and long, a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
A throw on the move is caught, and he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Here's a run inside.
Oh, look at that.
Charbonnet.
Look at that. Come on.
And a strong
Finally, we
first
get
down
somebody
run,
about
a
dudes.
pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
No, I'll take that too, bro.
Charbonnet going to try to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along.
Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Price now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
On the play action, it's Wentz. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake, here is Wentz. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing is Wentz. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
46 down, man, 5-4.
They'll go, and here's Wentz. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run, and this is Jadarian Price. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going, and whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Yeah, I threw myself off with it, so I tried to hook it.
One-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Forced out wide, again, working deep downfield.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 35 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Oh, big hole left side. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here.
For the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
That's how we do it, boys. That's how we do it. We're that 4th quarter team. We've been all day for some reason. I ain't complaining, but...
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison.
On the coverage.
Here comes 2nd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
74.
To throw, Wentz. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they will finally let him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Let's go, Greg.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That should be a live football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They'll drop to throw.
Oh,
this
good
one into the
shit.
hands of Dewan Jennings. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 23 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first. You're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
At the 23-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Forced to his right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. We are set for 4th and long. Now Wentz. He's got it inside the 5.
Of course, we got a lot of impression on this shit.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
Seahawks 17. Will Reichard to kick off for
So
the Vikings.
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Seahawks
Showing
take
off
over
the big
first
leg.
and 10.
Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. The thoughts of a comeback shattered there. It's intercepted.
Oh no.
Intercepted.
What a pick.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Into the double coverage. What a dot, man. Interception, purple team.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This will be 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
11-yard line.
Throwing now.
Thank you.
Oh, do you believe it?
Thank you. I knew it would work. I knew it would work. Let's go, Jack. It gets him every time. Let's go.
For the touchdown.
That's the dumbest book play in the book, man. The field goal lineup at the end of the game. Come on, boy. Just resume. There's 9 seconds left. The game ain't over. Bro, come on. Ready up. Boy, pause for what? Come on, bro. I ain't quitting, dude. Pay respect like a man, dude. Bro, unpause the game, you bum. Like, seriously. Bro, people gotta be like that. Bro, you took the loss, my guy. There's still 9 seconds left. I still gotta kick the ball off till you could run a kickoff back. Yo, my guy unpaused the game, dude. Bro, this guy needs to unpause this game. The field goal interception. Bro, this guy, come on, bro. You a bum. Like, unpause the game, bro. You got so salty you had to pause it. Like, this is some ass shit right here, bro. Bro, this dude's a bum. Like, come on. Yo, this dude needs to unpause the game and take his loss. Like, come on. I'm not quitting, bro. Like, I fucking won the game fair and square, bro. Got so salty that I went into kick field goal formation, and you thought you could get a cheap-ass free touchdown, my guy. Interception. Come on. Run it back. Let's go. 9 seconds left in the game, dude. Well, chat when this guy ever unpauses the game, y'all. Gotta be a salty bum. Look on the screen, guys. A salty bum. Pause the game, red. 9 seconds left because I intercepted and ran it back. Well, chat when this guy ever unpauses the game, y'all. Gotta be a salty bum. Look on the screen, guys. A salty bum. Pause the game, red. 9 seconds left because I intercepted and ran it back. Bro, this bum. Yo, like, come on, bro. You a hoe ass bum for this shit. Hey, this shit got me messed up. Like, come on, bro. Take your loss. Oh, look, it finally registered. Look at that, chat. Finally, GZ. Boy, had me playing, trying to freaking get a free dub out of me, boy. Not thinking, nah. Give me one sec, chat. We back here. Wow, like, Jesus. Anybody got a team they want me to use, or are we running back with Seattle or Pittsburgh? Nobody got no team? Alright. So you gotta get the right fucking playbooks back in here. Can't believe we house called that shit.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Gallup. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Dowdle again. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. This one's going to wind up incomplete.
Ah,
He
come
had him
on,
over the middle
Mike.
for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about fourth down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
They'll go for it. Rogers gets everything he has under this one.
Oh,
They're on
good
its
pick,
legs,
bro. Good
intercepted.
pick.
Kicked off by the Arkansas rookie.
Good.
And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
The second time this game. How the hell did you pick him
Seahawks
off the
just
first
about
time?
set. Here's
started.
1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action.
Oh!
His
Oh my
first
God!
throw is an interception.
Yo!
Picked up
Joey
by
Porter,
Joe
bro.
What a call for their first pass of the game. And it
My
would have been a big
God,
hitter if
boy.
they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends
That
with
pick
an
was
interception.
You
insane.
could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their
Yo,
first
Chad, I
chance
know
to
you
go
seen
get
that
some work
pick. That
done in
shit
this
was
one.
nasty.
They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the ground again with Dowdle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Rogers escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out. And there's a man there. It's
They just
intercepted.
kept running with that shit. I don't know what I was
And
thinking.
the Seahawks will
Trying to
gain
hit fucking
possession
Bernard
up
in the
beyond
back
their
of the
own
end
20
zone, but
after a
old man
nice
Rogers,
return.
I forgot he can't throw on the run that much good anymore. I let my intrusive thoughts win on that drive. Jesus. Then I gotta play some more good defense. Hopefully.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
So, Ben,
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100%
put your hand up,
completion rate
boy.
from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Exactly 1 minute to work with in this opening quarter. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a big gain from the Seahawks. 31 yards.
the hit or miss how fast they go with the fucking
So the
line.
big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Come on, boys.
Motion the slot man right. Here's Darnold to throw. And this is going to line up incomplete. 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Darnold with the quick pass out wide. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Play fake, Darnold. Finds Smith-Njigba. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First and goal, Seattle.
Gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he's going to reach the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Zach Charbonnet scoring there to end an 8-play drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
He said one more time.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked out by Devin Witherspoon. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not the list he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Darnold now to throw. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down,
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Darnold. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Offense up to the line fast. Making a read at the line.
4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd. Darnold. Chased out to his right. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. Throwing here, Darnold. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
At their 49-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now here's Rogers. Hauled in by Bernard, left side. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Rogers set to pass. On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Low interceptions here and there. Getting the drive down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Interceptions like that.
A lot of contact, can't keep control of it. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
4th down now, Rogers. Oh, no, they get him yet again.
Get him yet again. Good shit. That's what we did. You know what I'm saying?
There he goes,
Run
right
down all the way.
sideline.
Here comes DK Metcalf.
And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for
Pick
Seattle.
six.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Myers to add the PAT.
Myers to add the PAT.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they bump their lead up to 14.
14. Steelers nothing.
All right. Come on. We're going down. Always start the game out like this.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff
All
after
right,
that pick
Rico.
6.
Let's take them to
Dowdle now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Can't throw no dots in.
Here's Rogers. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground.
Hey, Wilson,
Incomplete.
I saw
It's
you
2nd down.
lost your
Safe to say there's been an early
bro.
disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Rogers to throw. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Welcome in, just go in, get my ass kicked.
1st and 10 from the 43. To throw, Rogers. And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it.
Rogers, we can't
And that backs them up now into a 2nd and 18.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect. and it wasn't there.
On the counter, Dowdle. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Motioning him from the slot right. Now Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up.
A 28-yard gain. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. That's T.J. Watt. And it's going to be 2nd and 16 now coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Second down, Darnold. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's third down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Rodgers off the play action. Caught, nice gain left side. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play, and they get the first down too.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. The inside give to Dowdle. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get drop him at the 40. And that sends him back into a 4th and 11.
Brings up 4th down.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Starting this one out with Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
RPO quickly into the hands of Shaheed. And give him a couple yards on this 1st down completion, Brock, as he steps out after that. A couple of yards on the catch, leaves him 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pitch it to Charbonnet. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
Third and just 2 to go. They're running for it with Charbonnet. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Seahawks nearing a win here with a 14-point lead.
Looks like we're going to have to play another game after this one because we can't have it still in the loss.
Mike McDonald's a defensive guy, but he's keeping his offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has got the 1st down. Not much, only a few yards, but it is enough to convert on 4th and 1.
1st down, Seahawks.
They're going to pass it here. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. When he felt them pick it up anyway, if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Darnold to throw. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. So the Seahawks take this one on the road.
Oh no.
And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football. As they come away with a total team victory in this one.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Send that on a dub. Anybody got a team they want to see? Let's see here. What we got? Let's see. We can go to Bills. We can go to Broncos. Maybe in the Rams. You know what? Let's play with the full shit. We gotta make sure we got the playbooks. We go with the 49ers, but we gotta get the right playbooks. Alright, chat. Last game of the stream. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
21 yards, more than you could ask for on the game's first play. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run once more with McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one
do
intercepted
that.
on the 3rd play of the game.
Ooh,
And the Cowboys are going to
I knew he wasn't
going
gonna
to
turn around fast
as they
enough.
force the
I
opening
was
drive
so dumb. I
turnover.
should have waited.
At their own 39-yard line.
That was such a rookie throw right there.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Dak, fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Jair Brown on the tackle.
Down by Jair Brown. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams.
He's got flankers,
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
It's another run here for Williams. Javonte Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The whole idea of the bootleg is to move the quarterback off the spot, take some pressure off the offensive line, alleviate the pressure up front. But in this case, once the play gets extended this long, you just got to throw it out of bounds.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It'll be 1st down and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he
Go,
was
chat,
in the
when you
huddle
get that
and
shit.
ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver. And as
Good
you
drive,
said,
bro.
there
Good
was
drive.
nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. On 1st down, it is Williams. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in.
For some reason, they do a fucking tackle. Oh, we put my arms up and then put them
That's
right
his
back down.
2nd
Hell,
touchdown so
gut,
far
boy.
here in the 1st half. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go with Purdy. That's taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That ties the game at 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Pistol now for Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Intended for George Pickens.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out. And this is going to wind up 49er
First fumble, chat. Let's go. First fumble.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the front where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On second down, Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy.
Oh my God, come on now.
To get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
That was for a second.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
He was open.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49ers' 42-yard line.
Here's Dak to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Prescott now. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it with Williams. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He pulls it in around the 5. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Yes!
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down.
Come on, good fucking hit. Good fucking hit.
They go for it on 4th.
Good fucking hit. I was more to hold on to that shit, but he's a beast. But,
these are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
A loss of 2.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one to...
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
Only a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Wakeman out to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. They forced him to rush that one a bit, and not a good kick.
I fucking make me stop and then run right into him. Shit, holy shit. Fucking called the fair catch and the guy still ran right into him.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down. They'll go again here with Williams. And he runs to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Blue, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal. Williams will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Rolling right, taking off, and he's going to be brought down short for the first down by a couple of yards. So we'll have 3rd and short coming up.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. They'll go play action. Purdy looking for the home run ball deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now...
they had to take the chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB stream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On for the PAT is Aubrey.
The kicker on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
That's my whole rhythm up.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the right side, taken in by Evans.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now,
Brings up
2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Going up top for Evans. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Purdy. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visitors.
That's alright. We won 3 in a row, couple. We won some. Alrighty. I think we're going to end the live stream right there. If you guys enjoyed the video tonight, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you already did. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Goof out.